On this episode of Two Tickets, Please.
This movie, this movie is hilarious. I love this movie. This movie was recommended to me by one of my oldest best friends, Ruth Brad. Ruthie, love ya, shout out to ya, miss ya. Hello, and welcome to Two Tickets, Please. I'm Art, once again, without Amber. I am flying solo in this one. Amber, of course, is helping out the cultural attaché to Greece with a huge fashion faux pas that only her expertise can solve. She's somewhere in an undisclosed location in North Dakota, and all I can say is, Amber, you're missed, but we know you're doing the good work. So until then, Amber, Godspeed. And now, on with the episode. And today's episode is One from the Vaults. This movie I absolutely love. And surprisingly enough, it's not horror. What? I know. And it has heart. What? Magic, action, comedy? The movie I'm talking about today is Stardust.
Now we shall begin.
I know what you are.
Get him.
It's just you and me now.
Not for long.
Hold me tight and think of home.
Now, Stardust has a star-studded cast. I see what I did there. I made my own joke. What do you know? All right, guys. So Stardust, as I said before, has a star-studded cast. It has a very young Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself. Claire Danes, of course, beautiful and talented as always. Of course, from Romeo and Juliet and many other things, but that's the one Amber's going to clock. Michelle Pfeiffer, Fabulous Baker Boys, Grease 2, iconic role. One of the best I think she's ever done, and proof that she can sing. I love those movies. The funny thing is I chose two movies she sings in, so that shows you where I'm coming from. Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, Meet the Fockers, of course, he's amazing. I love that guy. Peter O'Toole from Lawrence of Arabia, and also a very young and blonde Henry Cavill, Superman himself, The Witcher. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief synopsis of this movie I wrote down on my handy-dandy iPad, and then we're going to go ahead and get into it. So it's a 2007 romantic fantasy adventure that kind of plays out like a fairy tale for adults. Swashbuckling action, a beautiful musical score, and fantastic dark comedy that will keep you chuckling throughout the whole movie. So basically, this movie follows our hero, Tristan Thorne, a young man from a world that's divided. There's the side that he lives on, which is called Wall, and on the other side of a wall, ironically enough, is the magical land of Stormhold. Now, when Tristan is trying to win the heart of the village beauty, they both witness a falling star hit on the other side on Stormhold. So to win her heart, he promises to bring her that star for her hand in marriage. She readily agrees. So crosses over to the other side, and basically he comes to find out that the falling star is not just a star, it's actually a person. It's Claire Danes. Her character's name is Yvain. Now, he is pursuing her, but he's not the only one pursuing Yvain. Also pursuing Yvain is Michelle Pfeiffer, leading her two sisters, that's right, a band of 3 witches, who are after Yvain to eat her heart to gain eternal youth and beauty. Also, there are princes, and that's the male prince version, 7 of them, in fact, that are after her too. She carries a stone around her neck, actually, and it's a ruby. Whoever claims this ruby and is the last remaining son becomes the king. So let's get into this movie. This movie is hilarious. I love this movie. This movie was recommended to me by one of my oldest best friends, Ruth Brad. Ruthie, love ya, shout out to ya, miss ya. So I got this movie not in the theaters. I actually got it from Blockbuster. I rented the video. Wow, I'm old, really old. And I watched this movie and I fell in love with it immediately. I would say one of the highlights of this movie, of course, is Robert De Niro because Robert De Niro steals every scene that he is in. This man shows you that he can play comedy from one level to another. And in this movie, he steals every scene as Captain Shakespeare. He will make you laugh. He will dance. He will do everything. He is fantastic in this movie. Then we have Charlie Cox, the character of Tristan Thorne that he plays. Charlie is extremely young in this movie, but he's got that youth, that pursuit of a true love that he dedicates to completely. Yvain, of course, by Claire Danes, who, I tell you what, Claire Danes is a great actor, and in this movie, she really shines as someone who knows how to play a fish out of water very well. But she's no damsel in distress. She may be a little bit naive, but she knows how to get around, how to take control of a situation and survive. So this movie, of course, as I said before, they are after Yvain, but all for different reasons. Michelle Pfeiffer leading her two sisters. Well, let's just say that the sisters are kind of falling apart. They've been around for a while. They had eaten the heart of a star from before, but the effects are starting to wear off. They've been around for about 200 to 300 years already, and they're in bad need of a rejuvenation. So in this form of rejuvenation, unfortunately, there's no Botox in this time. So they need the heart of a star. And I keep trying to say dying star. She's not dying, just the heart of a star. So the other person who's in this to win the heart of the village beauty is, of course, Henry Cavill, who is swashbuckling in his own right. He's not in the movie very much, at all, actually. He's only in a few scenes, but what he does very well because, of course, he's Henry Cavill. So this movie will delight you. Not only does it have a fantastic musical score, fantastic acting. I'm using that word a lot. I'm going to clock myself for that one. I know I am. That's the best acting. Everyone is in it to do their very best, as they all should. They're professionals, but I'm telling you, you will love this movie. Great adventure, great comedy. Let's just say one of the highlights of the comedy, besides, of course, Captain Shakespeare, played by Robert De Niro, is the beauty regimen that Michelle Pfeiffer tries to implore with using magic that doesn't quite go her way. So it's a delightful movie. The special effects hold up to this day. It's enchanting. It is hilarious. And it's a good time. And it's one of those movies that I put on if I'm not feeling very well, either feeling under the weather, maybe just a dark cloud over my beautiful head. I will put this movie on. It will put me in a great mood. It still makes me laugh. There are still some parts somehow that I forget that come up that make me laugh. There's still some parts in this movie that I know what's coming, and it still makes me laugh. This movie will touch your heart. It'll fill that gap that kind of just, it's that nice salve to go over a nice little wound that you're feeling on that day. Maybe you're not feeling the best. This movie will kind of put a smile on your face, get you a little bit of a better mood, and brighten up the rest of your day. So my recommendation is Stardust. It officially gets my ticket. I do own it on DVD, and I believe I have it on Blu-ray as well, because, of course, I'm extra that way. Can I just have one copy? Of course not. I'm me. I also have it on Fandango, which, of course, I can stream it at any time. I love this movie. It makes me happy. It puts me in a good mood. It makes me laugh. All the good things that you want to come out of a movie. That's not horror. I know. Again, big shocker. So my ticket is for Stardust, and hopefully it will be for you. You can stream it. You can buy it. There's many ways and many platforms for you to watch this movie. So pop it on a Friday or Saturday night when you want to just sit around and watch a good, entertaining movie with a great musical score that will just lighten up your day or your evening. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you watching this podcast. This podcast is done with a lot of love. Amber and I wanted to come up with a podcast that we could just be our silly selves. We've been friends for over 28 years. And even though she's not here right now, I feel her presence. I feel her lurking about. But until she joins us again, thank you guys so much for joining. So, as of course, follow us on our social media. We're going to do that every single time because it's what you do. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos. This is what you do. Follow us on our social media. We are on Instagram. We are on TikTok. We're on Facebook. And we're here on YouTube where you're watching this episode now. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and leave us some comments. not only are we putting out our recommendations for these movies and reviewing these movies for you, but we want to hear what your thoughts are. We know there's lots of movies out there, and even though I own so many movies, there's movies out there that I've still not seen. Movies from the time of the 80s, 90s, and to now. There might be some hidden gems out there that I have no idea about that you know. So please share them with us in the comments. We'll take a look at them and we can put them on the old schedule and get to them and review them and deliver them as only we know how. So again, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And until we see you again, keep watching your movies, guys. Bye-bye.